Where are they now? Everybody that was drafted ahead of Og Anunoby in the 2017 NBA draft.
The first pick in the 2017 NBA draft, Markelle Fultz.
Markelle never lived up to expectations. Before he even ever played a game in the NBA, he completely changed his jump shot and it looked horrible. He never amounted to anything in Philly, but then he went to the Magic and he looked pretty decent. He was improving every season, but then injuries just derailed his career. And he was last seen on the Toronto Raptors this season, signing a 10-day contract.
With the second pick, Lonzo Ball.
Lonzo came into the league looking very promising and very good, up until he got injured. Then we saw him get traded to the New Orleans Pelicans for Anthony Davis. Throughout his first 2 years, we saw improvement. We saw him being healthier, playing more games. Then his third season with the Pelicans, that's when he started getting iffy. He was on and off, one good game, one bad game. So then the Pelicans decided not to keep him. So he decided to sign with the Chicago Bulls, who were willing to pay whatever. And that's when we saw Lonzo at his best. He looked amazing, continuing being the amazing defender he was, and his offense was finally looking good. And then out of nowhere, one day, we found out he was injured, started missing more and more time. Then he ended up getting surgery. 3 years went by, and Lonzo was likely never going to come back and play. And then he beat the odds and he came back. It was clear he wasn't the same Lonzo, but it was still impressive to see him come back. Then in that offseason, after he came back, he decided to sign with the Cleveland Cavaliers, and he just looked horrible. The Cavs traded him at the trade deadline to the Utah Jazz, who just immediately cut him, and that's the last we've seen of him in the NBA for now.
With the third pick, Jason Tatum.
I'm going to keep this brief. Tatum is easily the best player in this draft class. He's an NBA champion, a 6-time All-Star, a 5-time All-NBA selection, 2 gold medals, just to name a few things that he's done.
With the fourth pick, Josh Jackson.
Josh Jackson's rookie year was a little weird. He made all-rookie second team, but we didn't really know what to make of it. We knew he was either going to be a bust or be a superstar, and it didn't end up going the superstar route. After his rookie year, he just went downhill every season. The Suns didn't keep him. They sent him to Memphis. Then he started playing for the Memphis G League team. He just got bounced around, and we haven't seen him since the 2021-22 NBA season.
With the fifth pick, De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox is a very good player. He's a guy that's been averaging around 20 points per game since his second year in the NBA. He's a 2-time All-Star. He won Clutch Player of the Year, and he's made 1 All-NBA third team. Even though Fox has regressed since he got sent to San Antonio, he still made the All-Star team this season.
With the sixth pick, Jonathan Isaac.
Jonathan Isaac was struggling with injuries early on, but when he was out there, he was improving. But then he had his biggest injury, which caused him to miss 2.5 years. And when he came back, he wasn't the same player, but he was still pretty decent. But this past season, he really regressed, seeing way less minutes. But he is still with Orlando Magic.
The seventh pick, Lauri Markkanen.
Lauri Markkanen has been solid his whole career. Over his career, he's averaged a good 20 points per game. He's made 1 All-Star team and was the 2023 most improved player. The only thing that sucks for him is he's never been on a good team. He went from the Chicago Bulls to a bad Cavs team to the Utah Jazz, and he holds the record for the most games played without making the playoffs.
With the eighth pick, Frank Ntilikina.
Frank's game just never transitioned to the NBA. His best season, he averaged 6 points per game. He spent a good amount of time in the NBA, though. He was last seen in the 2023-24 NBA season with the Dallas Mavericks, and he is now currently playing in Greece.
With the ninth pick, Dennis Smith Jr. Dennis
had a very solid rookie season, averaging 15 points per game. From the 2018-19 NBA season to the 2021-22 NBA season, the most games he played in a season was 37, and he would be bouncing around from the G League to the NBA, never finding his full footing. The last time we've seen him in the NBA was in the 2023-24 NBA season, but he is still playing in the G League, trying to make it back to the NBA.
10th pick, Zach Collins.
Collins has been a pretty solid role player over his career, averaging around 8 points per game. He's never been a star or never looked like he's going to be a star, but he's a good role player and will be in the NBA for a good amount of time. Malik Monk was the 11th pick, and he's had a very solid career so far, averaging 12 points over his career, with his best season being the 2024-25 NBA season, averaging 17 points per game. The 12th pick was Luke Kennard, another great role player. He's averaged around 10 points over his career, while being one of the best shooters in the NBA, being the most efficient 3-point shooter in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell was the 13th pick. He is the second best player in this draft. He's made 7 All-Star games and 3 All-NBA teams, while averaging 25 points over his career. The 14th pick was another amazing player. It was Bam Adebayo, who is a 3-time All-Star, a 1-time All-Defensive First Team, and also scored the second most points of all time this season with 83 points, passing Kobe Bryant's 81. The 15th pick was Justin Jackson. The 16th pick was Justin Payton. The 17th pick was DJ Wilson. And the 18th pick was TJ Lee. All of these guys never really got a shot in the NBA. The 19th pick was John Collins, who has been very very solid throughout his career, with his best season being the 2021-22 NBA season where he averaged 21 points and 10 rebounds. The 20th pick was Harry Giles, and the 21st pick was Terrence Ferguson. Both these guys never really made it to be much in the NBA. Both their best seasons was averaging 7 points per game. The 22nd pick was Jared Allen, who has been a very solid center over his career. Since 2020, he's averaged around 15 points and 10 rebounds a game, and he is a one-time All-Star, making it in 2022. And he also leads the league in field goal percentage.
And with the 23rd pick in the 2017 NBA Draft, the Toronto Raptors select Og Anunoby.
So that was the 22 players selected ahead of OG. In my opinion, in a redraft right now, he would go number 6. But he's been improving over the last few years, and I could easily see him climbing up to that 3 or 4 slot if he continues like this.